Hello everyone, welcome back to another How to Build with this How to Build Restored Memories Elizabeth of Eternal Rebirth, or Bloody Ellie as she's known in-game, as everyone else calls her. This Liz is not really meta anymore, you do see her on a lot of teams, but that's mainly because of her passive, which I'll get to later on. So firstly about Liz, she's got a decent pace rate. For the time she was released around June of 2022. May/June of 2022. Her stats are still very decent. She's got very high crit chance still, decent crit damage, her crit defense and crit resistance are still very good. Decent pierce rate, resistance is a little on the lower side, but decent life steal. But her substats do get improved by her passive. She does have a Flood single target card, which we know can output a lot of damage. Festo Rosa has it, the one has it, the ultimate one has a reverse Flood card. AoE. This is an AoE card that is unique to her, which is depending on her ult gauge, how much damage she'll deal. Her max HP based on her max HP. So for every piece of ult gauge, let's say she has 5 ult gauge, she'll deal 40%. She has max ult gauge. With this golden card, she'll deal a minimum damage of 40% of her max HP plus her attack. So Liz, with her passive, can reach stupidly high HP. We're talking like, with her passive, so 15%. Plus 24, you're looking at 39% increased HP, plus with, I don't know, Red Saria, Red Tamia, or Margaret, you know, all these sort of characters, you're looking at like 500k HP, so 40% of 500k, you're looking at 200k minimum per enemy, and that doesn't include if she crits, or based off your attack either, which is insane. Her ultimate is not very free-to-play friendly. Resurrection, it's a buff until 4/6, and everything from 4/6 onwards is a grey buff and can't be removed, and at 6/6 it's 2 turns, of course 50%, because why wouldn't they do that? I've been very unlucky, I've not pulled her since her banner. I pulled her, I want to say, at like 700 on her banner, then pulled her a guarantee. Her passive is very good. Unfortunately, it only works for Archangels and the Sins, but thankfully the Sins, at least one of the Sins is always broken, or something along the lines of that. The Sins are always in the meta team, which means that Liz will always have some sort of use. She's very broken with Tamia Link, Red Tamia Link to be exact, and she's just so tanky. Especially when she gets max passive or she has a support character on the team, she's completely broken. By herself, she's not really that big of a threat. If you're doing Diane, Festival Diane versus this Liz, and they're both 1/6, I think Festival Diane would win mainly because of Diane's passive. And they both have, yeah, you can give them both. Might as well give them both a top milling. Let's try it. She's a HP defense. Even though she's a DPS, she is a HP defense-based character. Of course, as you saw, the only real attack card she has is that Flood card, because her AoE card is based off her HP, and her ultimate is a HP-based card like Barnes ult. The multiplier is higher than Barnes, but it doesn't have Rupture, so theory Barnes ult would hit harder, but stats will say differently. Of course, I have perfect gear for her because Goddess Liz, OG Goddess Liz was very broken, and I used to run it because I used to like giving people pain. Outfits wise, she's got like all outfits. If you do not have, I think she's got 6 headgears currently. She's got 6 headgears. So currently, if you do want to, let's just say you're a new player and you do want to work on Liz, I do highly recommend buying this headgear. I'm not going to because I've already got the summer one. But of course, you know, if you want to fully well on her, definitely get this headgear. It's got decent stats as well as it is her 5th headgear, which you will need. This one you could say, oh yeah, but she's got 5 headgears, but this is the sum one, so take this one out of the equation. Weapons wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're fine here. Just get these 3, and then these are the 2 starting ones, so that's all good. Outfits wise, once again, you've got these 3. And then, if you want to, you can get this one as another UR one, because the stats are very good on it. If not, you can just level up the default one, and then you've got this one as well. That's really it for Liz. Liz is a very basic character. She's a light attribute, meaning that she takes 10% less damage from enemies, just as a base by itself. She has not aged the best, but she is still usable. Goddess team itself is not usable anymore, mainly because of figures, mainly like Escanor, with the ability to one-tap anyone. Even the new melee with extreme amounts of damage reduction, he can still one-tap. The only thing that I like about Escanor, or no, I'm going completely off topic of Liz, is that Escanor can be completely wiped out by debuffs. like not as in debuffs because he can't have his stats lowered, but debuffs like ignites, stuff like that. So like Kyo's ignites are a big thing because they don't lower your stats, but they still increase your damage to the enemy and decrease the damage they do, which is pretty broken. Mix that with characters like Philo, who have the capability of wiping out an entire team with a level 1 card. It's pretty fun, especially with the recent addition of Nanashi's Relic, which is like high defense stats, which is what you need when versing an Escanor, and even Liz. Because when Liz gets off a crit, it's game over. Especially when she increases all her stats by 15% and her basic stats by 39%. It is pretty powerful. 125% crit chance. Still not as high as Escanor, like base, but obviously Escanor is a lot newer character compared to Liz. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't like, comment, subscribe, and I haven't been able to speak the entire video. Goodbye.